I'm the type to put the L in the through the things, cause my upper half push the math, make me do the things. Insane chronicles of rapper hoods that do no good for the community, put no unity in their hood. Nowadays, niggas is only out for self. That's why the higher up you get higher to increase his wealth. No loyalty can get your dick clipped, Lorraine and poppin'. Live wire, posting energy that's not stopping. Coming back for more till I hit a major score. Kicking in the door, gun aiming, wanting plenty more. I never fuck no one over that ever fuck themselves. Hopefully in due time, me and myself prevail. Grew up by the Scarface ways, the Biggie crack rules. Leave a nigga body numb, face screwed. The realer they come, the faker these niggas get. That's why you trust only a few, the rest get a dick. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I heard you in the making sense, no way the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this shit's irrelevant. Straight to the point of this hammer, gon' leave a fucking dent. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I seen you in the making sense, no way the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this shit's irrelevant. Straight to the point of this hammer, gon' leave a fucking dent. I want my money in lumps by the dump truck. Might look up, won't get slumped riding in the truck. Fascinated by money, can't take that dream from me. Go hard, bitch, die, rubber, small niggas, never dummies. I want my mind of the child with them horses exploding. Whipping everything to the fullest, shit, my life golden. Check that with the cash app, whatever else you owing. Knowing to walk or run away or hold them or fold them. That's what it is when you playing with niggas that gamble. They keep the spot filled with gadgets and nothing but ammo. Once you get your first hit, you know that they can sample. They like that one pack, get a winner, they make you scramble. Know when to strike first, lie, wing, lay on force. I keep a strategy, the type to stay up on course. Smooth ride, placid on the inside of my black Porsche. Like out the back of the pipes, need a road torch. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I seen you in the making sense, then with the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this is irrelevant. Straight to the point of the sand, we're gonna leave a fucking dent. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I heard you in the making sense, then with the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this shit's irrelevant. Straight to the point of this hand, we're gonna leave a fucking dent. Louis Bell, so the time for it, stay on the waist. 45, stay in place, don't get erased. The moves I make, the bitches come with expensive taste. Get you shot, spit in the face, treat it like waste. PAP, dollar sign, still at the dollar line. Get you ran off your own block, kicking you behind. Blind pussy fuckers, beat your ticket till you're blind. I ain't feeling you, you need to check for your spine. Your nuts lost, need to grow some and be a boss. My delivery hot, fucking tip, pay the cost. Tip of my dick sliding, your bitch gets off. G-spot hit and I'm making the eyes be crossed. I'm in the league of my own, master of the wall. So when them shots get the fire and I aim the score. Game winning the pain and the net he on the floor. Listen to nigga, I hit him up, Tupac Shakur. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I heard you in the making sense, then with the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this shit's irrelevant. Straight to the point of this hammer, gonna leave a fucking dent. Take a nigga for his bricks and his residence. I seen you in the making sense, then with the presidents. No time for games of stalling out, this shit's irrelevant. Straight to the point of this hammer, we'll leave a fucking dent.
All right, y'all guys. Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast. We're back. It's Thursday. This is our Mother's Day show. We gotta say it now because we're not gonna be here Sunday.
Yes.
I got my girl Tanika Kanoe.
Hey y'all.
Better known as the Mogul Queen. You know, it's that Healing Thursday like we always do. But so we're gonna give the Mother's Day shout out. As y'all know, we have a drawing going across the screen. Right there is the instructions. Well, the instructions were for you to like and follow one of our social media outlets and be on the live comments and comment so that the computer can enter you into the drawing to win this beautiful Mother's Day basket behind my lady right here.
Yep.
Yes, can they see it or they see you?
Let me see.
We back up or you or you're a little too close. All right, you might have to sit with the papers
Right.
when you get in there. So sorry about that. We got Janika going on, and later on, Papers is gonna come and show. Y'all know that Papers is a gardener, So he's gonna come and he's gonna show us how to start our spring plants.
Yes.
All right, Jamaica, welcome. What's going on? What's been going on, girl?
You know what?
Let us know.
Sis, I'll be feeling like I'll be around the world twice and come back here on a Thursday
Yeah,
again.
you must have been in sunny California or something. 'Cause you got your shades on. Everything is red.
Well, you
matching,
know what?
Girl, you go.
I feel like we in celebration mode, so I had to come out and pop out today.
That's right. We celebrating
celebrating.
ourselves. We celebrating our
This
whole
month
life.
is, I
It's
guess,
no
starting
gratitude.
today, Cinco de Mayo. Tomorrow we
That's
start
right.
Nurses Week. Saturday we gonna do the revealment for the nominee for my organization, Rare Jewel, nonprofit organization. You already know, here in the city of Camden, where we raise awareness for traumatic brain injury children related to near drowning. And then on Sunday we got Mother's Day. Shout out to the mothers out near far, and you have an opportunity to win the basket.
That's right. And you don't have to be a female to win the basket.
Right.
You win the basket and you give it to someone special.
Mhm.
Sorry we can't zoom in, but it's a lot of good things in the basket that women would enjoy. And if it ain't anything in there that they would enjoy, it's a gift card in there that they can get whatever they enjoy for the value of the gift card.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I ain't gonna tell y'all what the value of the gift card is, but you know, the card said it could range from $20 to $500. So if you want to take a chance on it, the comment to enter the drawing is Happy Mother's Day. Simple as that. And we say Happy Mother's Day back to everybody.
Yes.
But today is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. You know what that means?
Oh, Holly.
Well, that's right. That means the 5th of May. So, is that a Spanish tradition? I mean, or Mexican, whatever.
Well, it's Mexican Independence Day, so it's like it's 4th of July for them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the day that Mexico gained their independence, whatever that, for whatever reason that is, and but it's like the busiest day for increase in alcoholic drinking. The police been on our radar all day, like
Drinking. I thought it was about eating the food.
oh
Like,
god.
that's what we do. You know, I got it all planned. When I leave this podcast, I'm going home. I'm making the tacos and the fajitas.
I mean, that's what we should
Oh my
all be
God.
doing, but I've been seeing that liquor store going in and out all day long.
Yeah, we having margaritas too. Don't we?
Yeah.
That is, I got my tequila.
Okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So we're gonna have some homemade margaritas, which is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I always go to this place up in Collinswood. They serve some great tacos over there. I wanted to stop there today, but I've been running around all day long, and I really wanted to stop in there. Like, the food is so fresh, the cilantro is so good.
And we
Then on top of that, they give you a slice of avocado over top of it. Oh, I think that's what seals the deal for me. And then I put like some lime, and they give you the lime to squeeze over top of it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then you can order pina
Well-
coladas over there too. But you know, virgin ones, of course, for me. But it like is a great atmosphere, and it's pretty cool.
Well, you know, I don't like a whole lot of stuff, so you know, I just take, you know, I'm just gonna make the tacos. I don't even usually do the taco thing, but I feel like if I make them the way I like them,
Right.
and I see everything that's in there, you know what I mean? The onion, the pepper, the lettuce, the tomato, the picante, you know what I mean? The ground beef, the steak, yeah. I got this.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
My sister, she likes the steak ones.
Yeah,
But you gotta know what you reading, because you know when you go in there, sometimes the steak don't be steak. Like if you look at it, it be actually like they got pig tongue tacos. And in Spanish it's called tinga, and that's tongue.
Mm.
Yeah. So you gotta be careful when you go
Wow.
inside different cultures, and you go in there, you don't know what you really gonna get. You gotta make sure that one at least say something in English so you can know what's in there, because if not, it might be eating something you ain't used to. But I love going into different cultures and learning different things. So I think over the years, people have really gained the culture of Cinco de Mayo, just going to the store, getting the festival things, getting the piñata, making the tacos, getting the margarita, the drinks, and and just celebrating, because that's what it's all about. Just learning different cultures, so like that you can gain culture awareness. Because I think that that's like a lot of things, reason why we're separated and why people don't really understand is because we don't let people into our culture, and we don't go out and venture into other people's cultures either. So
that's what
I'm
they
here for
do.
it.
That's what they do. They say, "Oh, that's them. I ain't
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't really look. They celebrating. I'm
Right,
celebrating.
right.
You know what I mean? It is the 5th of May.
I feel that too.
Celebrate the fact that you made it to the 5th of May.
Right.
Okay, because you may not see the 6th.
Well, yesterday was May the Force be with you.
May the 4th.
May the Force be with you. So it was May 4th. So people that big Star Wars fans, yeah,
all that stuff.
So
oh yeah, they was looking for the biggest fan. They was about to pay them all.
Oh yeah, for the May 4th.
The biggest fan.
May the 4th be with
Star Wars, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like stuff like that can get you money. But you know what? Let me tell you this other funny story before we get into telling y'all something about the real deals.
Mm-hmm.
What the real deal is.
Mm-hmm.
The girl went viral on YouTube. This is a funny story. She went viral because she posted up a reels or a video. I don't know which one it was, but I heard it on the news. I heard it on the radio. I heard it, since this Will Smith stuff had happened with this slap,
it's still going.
People are finding slapping all over the place, and they're slapping people for no reason. Just like the guy at the what's the name? They ran up to the
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle
comedy show. Yeah,
they ran up there.
I read a little bit about it.
There. But okay, now this girl, she went viral because she posted the turtle slapping each other, and come to find out, that's the way they mate.
Oh wow!
The female just gets there and just starts smacking it in the head, like, and it's viral. You can Google it and you probably will see it. I should have did that and put the clip up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know what? Like, I don't do all that stuff sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. When I do the video,
you're supposed to do that in that picture thing. You got the little tablet where you go, what the?
Yeah, but I'm over here.
I know.
What I mean?
We had the lounge area today.
Yeah,
today is the comfort level right now.
This is the comfort level. We on the couch
yes.
today. You know what I mean? We got different sections. Mr. Waze is out there with
yes.
the Anthony Waze show. They out there doing the show. Got people going on over here. The station desk is over there. We do it. This is what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So according to what type of show we having or whatever, we set it up for that scene. That's how it is. So we're here today. Chill.
Everywhere now.
We gotta chill over here because Pippin is gonna bring out the plants.
Right, and he's gonna do a demonstration, right?
The Green Garden. And by the way, that opening selection was music by Papers, and most of our music today is gonna be by Papers.
Shout out the Papers.
If I can find enough of it. Yeah. So, we bringing music back because, I can't take it out. I wanted to tone it down some, and now not tone it down. I'm getting some better artists. Not that, the artists that I had were good. They're the best. They're great.
Yeah.
They're best in my heart and my eyes. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make a better network for them as well as for ourselves. You know what I mean? So people been asking me, and you know what I mean, and we're gonna bring it in. You know what I mean? So music is back here. We're gonna have some one man shows.
Yeah.
One man shows.
You already know.
Where I'm gonna book the artist, and the artist is gonna ball out for an hour, just as if he was in a showcase. Performing his music, let him perform here at the podcast. All attention will be no showing off for the masses. You will show off for the masses, but you won't see it until you see all those likes and those shares and all that stuff. And when your algorithms start going up, so that's how we're doing it. So I'm bringing in, I guess, Jeremy McDaniels. He's a music artist. I'm also bringing Repa the Scientist all this month. Yes, so that's why today,
Stay tuned, y'all.
we're hosting Papers Music today.
Starting with Papers today.
So if you want your music hosted, just let us know. You know what I mean? And you can submit music to host at thecomfortlevel.com.
So that's how they could get in touch with putting music on here.
Yeah.
Thecomfortlevel.com.
Host at thecomfortlevel.com.
Host at thecomfortlevel.com. Y'all heard it. So don't ask no more.
That's me.
Because we got a lineup for May.
Yeah.
Listen, the lineup is already getting booked. As we already got, 2-3 people? Starting with Papers today.
Yeah. Papers ain't booked. Papers is a partner in the podcast.
I know, but Papers is going to be the one to kick off what he do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's what we do.
we already played one song at the beginning.
But they want another one?
I mean, Papers got songs for days.
I ain't want to play them before he got here.
Well, let's wait for him. Let's wait for him.
What's up with Papers? Bring it by.
Let's talk about the basket. Let's talk about the basket a little
Let's
bit.
talk about the basket while I find this other.
All right.
other
Well,
song.
I decided to throw one of my books in there. It will be signed by me, Era, the beginning. You know what's crazy? I just went and seen my editor today, and book number 2 will be on its way soon. So watch out for Era, Meet Me in the Middle. I was really thinking hard on doing Era, Meet Me in the Middle, but after close consultation with my editor, it'll be releasing soon. Era, the beginning will be 1 year next month.
Oh wow!
Right, that I have actually became an author.
That's
So-
great. And that's a special gift. That's going
Yes,
in the basket.
this is a special gift that's going in the basket.
Guys,
I
did you
mean,
sign it?
I am going to sign it. It's going to be a signed autograph copy of the book Era, the
Do
beginning.
y'all know who this lady is? Do y'all know who
So
this?
you already know.
Gotta be
And
right.
y'all need to look out for Era, Meet Me in the Middle. It will be coming out soon. And man, I got so many things coming out soon.
Yes, you do.
Woo.
You
I'm
know
signing
what?
it right here,
And
right
I got
now.
some more stuff. These are some samples from one of our sponsors, local store that I go to. Put them in the basket. We got things with them in the basket. Oh, wow. Look at that. A nice bottle of wine, gift card, all kinds of stuff. Ain't they beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. You got to get down in the basket. And
There's
check
so
this
much
out.
stuff in that basket.
Not only that, I know y'all looking at my rear end. Sorry. Not only that, look at this right here.
Yes, that's so
Beautiful, beautiful surprises inside each box. So if you want this, and it's deliverable, If you're not local, we'll make sure that you get it. I'll put it in a box and ship it to you.
Yep.
No biggie. What you do is you'll once you win, I'll give you the wait. I gotta talk to you anyway, but get so that we can get contact with you. So we'll do that. Right now,
There it
I'm
is.
gonna put this here. We got a couple snacks because I'm always hungry. Yes, I'm always hungry. So y'all got that? She done signed that, autograph that thing.
Yes,
up.
I did.
Yeah.
There you go, right there. 5522.
And not only
Sending love and blessings.
going with hunger, there's also thirst.
You know what?
What?
I forgot to put. I'm gonna put more.
So I'm gonna turn around here and get some juice. So, in mental health today,
Mm-hmm.
like I was saying, a lot of people are talking about the slaps, you know. But it's more than just the slaps, you know, because I listen on the radio and I hear them saying how that slap and the stuff that's going on are just distractions. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So in order not to be distracted from where, distracted from where we are at, we're going to exercise our brains.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep trying to pull people together so that we can actually, save a life or two. You know what I mean? We've been saying save one young life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just on Tuesday. I was invited down to a youth to do a youth presentation on bullying, and the slap is actually a offense. You know, it comes with criminal charges. So I was down there, just basically letting the children know what I do at my agency and how bullying is a federal offense and how it could carry a prison term and how children are adjudicated. So that means that they can present themselves guilty or not guilty before the law, and how the lawyer is there just to basically make a deal. They can't take them off the hook. So I'm just letting the kids, making them aware of what's going on so they won't be influenced by that slap. Thinking, okay, he got away with it. I can slap someone. And I would even further letting them know, like, just because you at home doesn't mean that you can't be charged as a bully. Like, just because you hit your brother and your sister doesn't mean that you can't have that bully defense law.
Hear that?
And more so,
sister,
right?
And it's normal. It's actually normal, or it's been perceived as normal within the household to be, to fight your siblings.
Right. So then I even went furthermore, letting them know that, children of color, the prosecutors love to put in more charges and, and more defenses on them. So I just was letting them know, like, they can be charged with bullying, harassment. Some of them come with terroristic threats. Depending on what you say, how you say it, and what you did at that point in time, it can come with more added on charges. And then how the prosecutors has this book, and the book is full of a lot of charges, and they do not discriminate between man, woman, and child. You can all get the same charge. So, they really had a lot of questions. They really, really, really was really interested in it. And it went home beyond the event. They got home and they still was talking about it to their parents. So I was very, very blessed to have been called on and asked, can I do that quick presentation? And was available to do it because I feel like at that point in time, we saved one young life, and there was a few lives there.
And you got to think about it. When the child is interested in knowing that, especially, the child is nitpicking and all day long with the siblings. You know what I mean? He went home, talked to his parents about it, had a new attitude about it. You know what I mean? And his sister, his sister probably is relieved. You know, got mama back from that. What is helping is exercising his mind. You know what I mean? It's not leaving. You know.
It's that same thing every time.
Yeah, because I don't deal with even like the smallest thing like that. You know what I mean? To change a child.
Absolutely, and then, you know, I even told them too. Like if you with your friends and your friend is, you know, bullying somebody, you can go down as a co-conspirator. Like y'all, you knew that was going to happen. The prosecutor might look at it like, well, you knew he was a bully while you hanging with him. You know, like you could have just been to the side, not even in the fight or being the aggressor along with your friend. But because you were present, you can get just as many charges as the actual aggressor of the bully. So it made them aware, like, okay, to being around people, places, and things as well. Like, know when it's time to go.
Yeah. And I feel like this: if you're with somebody and they're doing something wrong, you know, of course, the legal thing is that you're a co-conspirator, but your common sense tells you that if you, in any kind of way, can persuade your friend, come on, man, ain't even worth it. You know, just by saying a little thing like that, you know what I mean? And if you don't, that's even worse. You know what I mean? That you just didn't even open your mouth or try to persuade the person not to commit the crime. You know what I mean? Like, say if we went in, you know, to the market and you go on shoplift, and I say, come on, girl, it ain't even worth it. I'll buy it for you. You know, I'm obligated.
Right.
I'm obligated. You know what I mean? Because, okay, as a consumer, the more she steals, the more the prices go up. You know what I mean? And there's way, way more things than that to be considered. Because if they drag her down to jail, then I got to deal with all this stuff. And I'm trying to get my stuff and go home.
Absolutely. And, you know, another thing was, too, like I was just telling them, stay the course. You know, stay the course. I was even giving them insight on how I made it. I said, listen, you know, it was my trauma that had me drop out of school. You know, and I spent a great deal of time out of school. But once I said and made up my mind that I was going to stay the course, I started putting deadlines on my goals when I wanted to complete them. I said, y'all young, y'all gifted, y'all have all y'all life ahead of y'all. Put deadlines to your goals. I said, you already know, you know, it's a 12-year span of you graduate. And along the way, where you want to be at, you have 12 years to figure out exactly where you want to be at on that deadline of graduation. You know, do you want to go into college? Do you want to just become an entrepreneur right away and start your own business? Do you want to go into sports? I said, it's all there available for you if you stay the course. Stay the course. And I guarantee you, you'll stay out the way and you won't find yourself pipeline of prison. But you have to stay the course because it's proven that a lot of bullies don't even graduate from school. So, you know, it's not saying
graduate because they're getting kicked out.
Right. So they're getting expelled, and it's a whole bunch of things going on, you know, and self-esteem is so big inside of school, especially in that middle high school, that they could easily be triggered or, you know, run away from the situation. So
y'all gotta have that self-esteem stuff because everybody is doing stuff for self-help. They begging y'all to come, and y'all sitting there with all them problems and being all down and depressed and suicidal and drinking and drugging and stuff because you got problems. And you know there's one person you listen to them already, but you didn't reach out.
Absolutely.
That's what you did.
So, you know, I was just like telling the kids how I'm making a presentation and, you know, just letting them know what I had to do as a mother, you know, for my own sake, and how I went back as a mom to school to make sure that I was going to do something for my kids. And I started back all late, you know, about 6 years now. I went back, got my high school diploma. After I got my high school diploma, I went into nursing school, graduated, had my nonprofit, but I stood the course. I didn't just stop at high school diploma. As a mother, I knew I wanted more. The more and more I have, of course, now I can't even find time for half of the stuff I got going on. But you know what? It was a gift to stay the course.
It's good. You have it on your belt and you're not over. So, and I did the same thing. You know, I was a young mother, and I went to school so many times. Like I don't even want to go to school no more. So, you know, the things that I have learned over, I would say, the last 15 years, I have learned from other people. I've learned from self-help. I've learned from taking courses online and stuff like that. So I started like, I was a high school dropout. Okay, but I was a high school dropout because, you know, I did everything early and young. I thought I was grown. You know what I mean? So I dropped out because I didn't want to go to school kids.
Right.
You know?
You was past that already.
I was past that. I was 16. I was married. I had 2 kids.
Right.
Okay?
Like schools for fools. I already done past
Let
that.
me get up out
Married.
So I went to school at night with the adults.
Okay.
And so I did a course that we started adult basic education.
Mm-hmm.
I did that method, you know, graduating from there, getting a high school diploma. I took some business courses at Associate Business Careers and some data entry courses, stuff like that. Computer programming it was. And then, you know, I just worked. I worked in retail a lot until I went to the casinos and worked in the casinos. Then I went to school like 3 times during the course of while I was in the casino so I could be a games dealer. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go back to school anymore. But, you know, it was hard. I mean, if I look back at my motherhood, I wouldn't say that it was that hard. You know, I had a lot of help, and I had a great mother. You know, my mother's not here anymore. My mother died in 2002. I had a great mother. You know, my mom did anything for us. You know, I mean, she did, and the only thing she ever did was work hard and go to good life. You know?
Well, if I can,
and
you know,
casino. Like that too.
Since we doing like a Mother's Day segment, I just want to say I want to give an encouraging word to any mother. You know, any mother, you can do this. You know, what you want for you. What do you want for you? Because you know, ultimately, if you're happy, you will raise happy children. You know, get rid of all of that suicide. Get rid of all that mental impairment that you have going on. Fight through all of that because your happiness is on the other side of that. Do it. I'm trying to do it. Do it scared. Do it tired. Do it angry. Do it crying. Do it whichever way you have to do it. Do it with your children. Do it with no children. Just do it because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's going to change the course of your life. You know, I wish I would have not been so drowned in my trauma, even though I grew up with my trauma. And unlike you, I didn't have kids young, but I made money young. You know, so I'm like, I make money. Like, I don't need to go back to school. I got money in my pocket. You know, I was 16 years old running around with $500-600 every week just off of one job. You know, so I'm like, hey, I don't need no high school diploma. So, and you know, and I was good at that. I was always good at making money, but I also was drowning in my trauma at the same time. So I always tell people when they make up excuses, the only excuse is you. There's no excuses. You know, when I went back to get my high school diploma, I had 4 children. One was special needs in the wheelchair. She was disabled. Highly medically complicated. I went back and got my high school diploma. You know, no help. Unlike you said you had help. I had no help. I had to do it between the hours of my daughter in school and my children. And her medical day and my children in school. Then when they came home, I had to start training my oldest son how to take care of the young one. But overall, there's a way. Now we have so many resources out here. I've made it far where I'm at now off of resources. And guess what? I became a resource myself now to open up the door for many women. So if you need anything, any encouragement, you need a resource, you don't know which way to start, you don't know which way to go. I had so many women that reach out to me, asking me, what school did you go to? Oh, what daycare you sent your kids to? They want to know all that because they know that it can be done. It can be done. I was that girl that that said I'll do it later on, and I did do it. But the best thing was that I did it, and I don't have nobody but God to give thanks to because nobody was there. It was like I had to teach my sister, like, listen, like, please, can you watch them while I go to nursing school? Like, just pick them up from school for me. But ultimately, that even made our bond stronger too. So the more I came out of my trauma, the more me and my sister was able to bond. And it brought me ultimate healing. I ain't gonna say I'm all the way healed, but I'm way far from where I used to be.
I know that's right.
And if you're gonna run away from it in a positive way. Don't run into the dirt. Dig it up. Dig yourself out of the dirt. Don't go into the dirt. Dig yourself out of the dirt. If you feel like you at the bottom, there ain't nowhere else but to go up. So come on up, sis. Come on up. Mothers, it's never too late. Just come on up and stay the course. It's there for
Maybe you might just need a new outlook on something, a friend, a ear, something to talk to, somebody just to listen. You know what I mean? You gotta make a move on that.
Make one move and stay the course.
You close off. You know what I mean? And it's not that you gotta sit there and take it and plan like your whole life or whatever. One step at a time. Like for the mothers, you don't know what your kids is gonna be. You know what I mean? Sit down and talk to them and say, I was just seeing what you wanted to be right now. I know that it doesn't mean that you might, be that by the time you're 18 or 21 or whatever. You know what I mean? But how you thinking? You know what I mean?
The last 2 months of nursing school is not easy, y'all. I'm telling you, it was not easy. It's doable, but it's not easy. The last 2 months of nursing school, I was literally at a motel. We were homeless. I was homeless with 5 kids, pregnant with my 6th child. Homeless. But I stood the course, and I promise you that last week.
Going to school,
yes,
living out of a motel,
yes,
or whatever, and pregnant again, and
yes, and getting sick because, of course, I was pregnant and I'm high risk, but I was about to drop out because it was becoming too much. Like my nerves were going bad.
Did you graduate on time?
And it was crazy, and I'll tell you why. Because when I dropped my books. That I had enough. I had friends, real genuine friends that I basically had in nursing school that understood how much pressure I was under, and they picked up my books and they actually said, "We here because of you. You was the one that showed us that we can make it. Please don't give up on us." And I said, you know what, y'all? I got to think about it. Like, this is becoming a little too much. I want to go home. I want to make sure. Like I need to find a house for my kids. They say, when you graduate from nursing school, you're going to be able to get them a house. Calm down. You got the security deposit.
Who's going to run around telling people that I'm homeless and I'm sitting up there in school, I'm pregnant? Who going to tell them?
Yep.
Who going to tell them? Had you been too proud, you probably wouldn't have got the encouragement that you needed to keep going.
I graduated in October and I moved into my place on November 1st. And after that, I just took a little bit of time off before I went to go pass my boards. I focused more on my pregnancy. But I stood there and I stood the course. And the last thing that I would say that when I passed my exit exam, my teacher, she pulled me to the side because she saw me, like my grades were starting to go down a little bit. And she said, she's like, we always put in at the beginning of the school year. And I was in there for 18 months. Who would make it to the end? And she said, at the beginning, I had you in the bag. She said, but it came down to that last little bit. You had me a little shaky there. She said, I don't know what was going on with you. She was like, but you made it. She was like, you made it through. She was like, made the rest. She like made the rest of your life change forever. And you know what? That was the first time somebody I looked at me in a positive light that they had. I was actually bettered on that I didn't even know. And I was discouraged at the beginning, and then I got discouraged at the end. Why? Because I was the only underdog from my city, from Camden, that actually went to that nursing school and was in that class. Actually, in that class, not the only one in the school, but in that class, I was the only one. And two of the oldest ones in there. Everybody else was just graduating from high school, 18, 20 years old. Parents is paying for them to go to school. I'm sitting here, trying to scrape up the money to be giving my payment every month, but I kept on staying the course, staying focused. And you know what?
God worked it out.
He worked it out for me. And if he worked it out for me, he can work it out for you too. I'm telling you, it was way more that happened than that. But you know what? Y'all gonna have to wait for the era, Awakened Talents. That's where the Awakened Talents, that third book will come in, where I go in deep and tell y'all exactly how I went back, what happened the whole time, how, my ex-husband was basically taunting me the whole time, making me feel less of a woman. But I kept on telling myself, he ain't gonna know this woman. He ain't gonna know this one. You talking about the old one, but you ain't gonna know the new one. And guess what? Bossed up on you. Stay talking about me. Sometimes when people talk about you, when they say that people talk about you from a place that you used to be, it's true. Because he's still talking about me from a place that he used to be. That I used to be. He's still at that place that I used to be.
Happy Mother's Day, Fire.
So happy Mother's Day to you
right.
all.
And we're going to remain happy. There
yes.
we go. Oh, there's Miss Pam.
I want to give a shout out to my mother. She passed away to lymphoma brain cancer in 2020, July of 2020. May she continue to rest in peace. She's a legend in my eyes. She will always be legendary in my eyes. She taught me how to be strong, no matter what, to be strong. It's okay to cry. It's okay to want to give up. But make sure you don't stay there too long and get comfortable. And I can't thank her enough for them encouraging words and that tough love that she gave me, because if it wasn't for that tough love, I wouldn't be sitting here right now telling y'all how I stood the course. I'd have gave up.
I want to thank my mom too as well for allowing me to watch her be a real woman.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of broken families. My father was there and he wasn't. Okay, put it that way. He was there and he wasn't. But there was never no other man. No boyfriends. No nothing. My mom, like I said, she went to work. She went to bring that on occasion to the casino. Even though we went on trips. That's what we did. So I want to just thank my mom. My mom left there in 2002. And I want to let y'all know that you never know when you're going to lose somebody, because she was in good health other than her high blood pressure. Okay? When my mom fell in the kitchen and she broke her hip, 7 days later she was dead. Okay?
That's how it be. Cherish the moments with your mother. Cherish yourself as a mother. Cherish yourself as a mother. Like, you have the ultimate highest honor as being a mother. Cherish it, because your children are only going to learn from you. If you cherish how to be a mother, they're going to cherish you as a mother.
They're watching. And not only that, give it up for the fathers out here.
Yes.
Stand in for the mothers that are in that capacity, that are.
Shout out to the fathers that show their kids how to respect their mothers.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of males out here that don't do that.
Or inside or outside of the home. You know what I mean? Inside or out the home. Guys are doing the same thing. They're standing in for mothers, they can't nurture a child the way a woman nurtures a child, a mother nurtures a child. But I mean, they do a hell of a job.
Yes.
I'm just giving that.
Absolutely.
We got a few comments in there saying Happy Mother's Day. I see them on the WCMD media page.
Mhm.
We're also on Facebook page. We're also on YouTube pages. I'm gonna go check those pages and see. Get your comments in because the computer generates the winner. You gotta say Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, yes.
And, for everybody who commented, Happy Mother's Day. Right on back to you, Deani Myers. Happy Mother's Day. Erica Kane. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
That's right. You got your Happy Mother's Day in the Comfort of a Podcast. Hopefully, you win that lovely basket. Hopefully, you win. I think it's time for a track.
Yes. Well, you know what? It is because I'm about to do the video. Y'all keep on commenting Happy Mother's Day because they're gonna come. It comes with a lot of great things, including my book, signed, autograph, copy. There's only 100 of these books out, and I only made it 100 of these books because I don't want it to be too many books with my signed autograph in there. Pretty soon, we just talked about it earlier in the show, how I'm about to come out with Era, Meet Me in the Middle. Just talk to the editor. That's in the works. So it's only going to be 100 autograph copies of this book. I'm not even signing Era in the beginning no more. I'm gonna be signing Era, Meet Me in the Middle in a second. So don't come to me with an Era the beginning and think I'm gonna sign that. I only really wanted to be originally only 100 copies of my autograph book.
Oh wow.
That's it.
Oh wow.
That's all. So you might get an autograph copy of Meet Me in the Middle, but you won't get one from Era in the beginning.
I lent mine to my granddaughter.
Well, you'll be able to get one from
it already.
But you know.
Yes,
here we go, right here.
My granddaughter. Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we got another selection from Papers
Put
coming
it right
up.
here.
And while that's playing, I'm going to the bathroom.
I will walk a mile in my shoes, do it again. Never turn my back, I put my face upon the wind. If ever I should lose, I choose to lose the win. Calculated moves, I wouldn't break, I couldn't bend. I am a middle when I combine with my pen. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, doing sets in the pen. Laps around the tracks with the lifers on how to win. Take somebody else's mistakes, turn it to a gym. Think before you react, cause you ain't tough for beeswax. Death coming 3x, so watch where you be at. Reap a big beeper on the hip. Old school creep you on some shit. Push your top back, leave you in the whip. I was taught to listen, shut my mouth, that's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge both for speech and action. Order of that word, to get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that bird. I was taught to listen, shut my mouth, that's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge over speech and action, order of that word. They get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that curd. I am who I'm not, I will never be. I only owe my loyalty to those that was loyal to me. Pass the torch, take the knowledge, then I'm running with it. Only fear of law and the hellfire coming with it. Opportunity, I helped her ransom when she knocked the door. Made sure she wouldn't get away till I got my score. Nasty fascination about things that I'ma do to her. I'm screaming fuck the world and everybody knowing up back against the wall. So I'm fighting with the hunger in me. Cut, slash, the whip, bring the lightning and the thunder with me. Ancestors too, cause the mess that they've been through put us where we need to be. In this present day, that's true. I was taught to listen, shut my mouth, that's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge over speech and action, order of that word. They get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that bird. I was taught to listen, shut my mouth, that's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge over speech and action, order of that word. They get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that bird. Move moves of a giant. When I step, I clear landfill. I can see the world from where I'm standing. It's a track field. Multi-million-dollar deals. I wanna know how that feel. I'm tired of another day of waking up another black hill. Expedite your skills on this mic. Feel you hating me? Way across the room. Feel that heat you trying to bake with me. Sloop 'em off the show. I've been cooking for a while. Just brewing in the pot. My recipe for the style. Watching every move. See the loom try to follow me. Wanna take my shine since a kid. The book of Dr. Speak. Waking up in cold night sweat. Demons fighting me. Riding my back until it's hell when they igniting me. I was taught to listen. Shut my mouth. That's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge over speech and action, order on that word. They get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that bird. I was taught to listen, shut my mouth, that's how you learn. And if you don't see through all this shit, watch how you burn. Knowledge over speech and action, order on that word. They get that order on that bird so I can slaughter that bird.
All right. That was Rough and Rugged by Papers. Yeah, so, he said, you gotta listen. You know what I mean? Shut your mouth. That's how you learn. All right. So, the Mother's Day basket is almost ready to be drawn. We've been here for an hour and 6 o'clock, and I think that the people have been waiting long enough. We had to say goodbye to our guest, Tamika, known as Mobile Queen. If you need to contact her, all you have to do is put it in the comments. I need contact information, and I'll make sure I get that to you. This is the last minute for your Mother's Day comments. So get them in, say Happy Mother's Day, and then go check the other apps. While I'm closing the door, give it 1 second here. This is going on. All right. Sorry about the slam. Sorry about the slam, but I had to shut the door. Okay, so we're on there. Let me check the YouTube. See if we have any live comments on there. Is that music, David? So we don't have any comments on the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take and give you guys 5 more minutes to get them in. And I'm going to swing back over to the Facebook page. Papers is on his way. And then we're going to do what's next. Maybe I'll wait till he get here, because maybe he has something to add to the basket. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. I don't know. So anyway, checking out our Facebook Lives and see if we got anybody. Okay, yeah, we have a few. Tanisha's on here. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Tanisha Torrance. Moscato. He said afternoon. Good afternoon, Moss. You guys, if you comment so that you can win this basket. I know some of us who have lost their mother, so including me, but this year, a few of my friends have lost their mother, and I want to say, be as happy as y'all can be for Mother's Day, whether you're a mother or not. You know what I mean? I know you're thinking about your mom right now. So, much love, Miss Rachel. Much love, Karen Cato. Much love, Vanessa. it just goes on and on and on. You know what I mean? Much love to people who lost their fathers as well. Much love. Happy Mother's Day. All right. So Papers is coming. We're gonna we had some things going on. Papers does the green grocery, you know. So they got a lot going on in Camden, and they have certified gardeners that are around to help you learn more about gardening. They also have what they call the Clean Communities mini grants, and they're funded through New Jersey Clean Communities. Camden County has a $500 mini grant available to county-based nonprofits that perform cleanups on public lands. You know, so in all efforts to beautify, you know what I mean. So if you're interested in filling out an application and identify the area that you would like to clean, and these are for nonprofit businesses that have insurance. And the county, they're going to supply the group with tools, the bags, the gloves. So if you're interested in applying, you got to contact the Camden County Division of Environmental Affairs. Their number is 856 216 8216 216 8216. Okay, so if you're going to start a garden this season, just in time for spring, they're going to provide the residents with a free helpline to solve a variety of home gardening issues. So we have papers for that. You know what I mean? So, using current research-based information, the helpline can diagnose your plant problems. Yeah, so plants have diseases, and they can identify the insects or the pests or weeds that are killing your plants. You just call a hotline, and they tell you all about the plants. So, they have volunteers, that have extensive knowledge, the research tools, you get answers, it's practical education, for growing gardens. So, and the phone line is every Monday and Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can even bring your sick plants or your bug-eating plants, the leaves, or not, the flower, insect samples to the helpline office. That office is located at the Lakeland campus in Blackwood. That's 508 Lakeland Road. It's on the first floor. Make sure you wear a mask, because, they're still wearing masks if you're going to pull up on them. So if you have any unique gardening questions, they're answered by the dedicated volunteers at local farm markets and special events starting in the spring. So, it's going to be a whole lot of plants. And we're going to get a jump start on our plants. But people scared. I don't know nothing about plants. I don't have a green thumb or nothing. Everything that I touch, it doesn't grow, it dies. Yeah, everything. So, I've been growing. A plant. I've been growing a plant now and then, in the supermarket. I'll buy a plant in Walmart, wherever I go, I'll buy a plant. It don't last. It's going to last me maybe 3 months, 6 months at the most. Like, I don't know. My brother said, well, look where you got it. The heater is coming down on it. Or look where you got it. By the window, it's too cold. Or look where you got it. Well, My living room only has one big picture window. I have two windows in my house. Big picture window in the front and a big picture window in the back. There's no lighting for plants. Maybe, I need a special plant. Maybe I should call the number. So the number is, you can call them on Mondays and Tuesdays. You can call the Certified Gardeners free helpline from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 856 216 7130. Again, 216 7130 and the 856 area code 856-216-7130, or visit them at the Lakeland Complex at 508 Lakeland Road, floor 1 in Blackwood, New Jersey. And the helpline topics, they have, you can talk to them about soil preparation, plant selection and placement, how to select the plants that will grow best where you're at and easy for you to care for, and where to place of vegetable, fruit, and flower gardening tips, insect, pest, and plant diseases, weed identification and control. They can answer a lot of your questions. So that's what's going on. And then they have some the events going on. It has started back in July. We gotta get this video because we've been running for a while. So let me get that. Let me share that. Okay. So the events have been running since July, and I'm not sure if you can get in, but they have nature programs, They have the Young Explorers programs, art and nature programs, and kayaking, all Cooper River events. So the Young Explorers, a child care giver class. It offers nature walks, demonstrations, and crafts to develop and awareness and appreciation for the environment. A different nature topic covered each session, and all the classes are held at the Camden County Environmental Center. Okay, getting back to our live, So let me see what's left that's going on that families, let me get this live together, I'm sorry, that families can actually be involved in. So the Young Explorers are actually ages 2 to 5, and they were meeting on Wednesdays. It actually goes on until August. So, and Art and Nature goes on until September the 7th. If you need information, you can also call the 856-216-8216 number. So, the statewide bag ban is here in New Jersey. It's in effect. Businesses are not allowed to put their products, when consumers purchase the products, they are not allowed to put them in plastic bags anymore. Okay? So, no retail, no grocery or food service business can provide or sell single-use plastic carry-out bags to their customers. Additionally, grocery stores are not permitted to provide or sell paper bags. But I don't understand that because they have been. They've had paper bags, plastic bags, every bag that you can name is in there. They never stopped it. They stopped the straw thing. You still go in there. You still or where you go. I'm still getting plastic straws, whether I ask for them or not. Most places they give paper straws, but if the paper straws aren't available, they got shitloads. They got tons of plastic straws that they need to get rid of. And I'm sure they got tons of plastic bags and stuff that they still need to get rid of. So, items exempt from the law for a limited time could include the spoons and the straws, small portion cups, meat and fish trays, and packaged foods. While not banned under this legislation, plastic straws can only be provided by a food service business at a customer's request. The exemptions could be extended indefinitely at the discretion of the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection. So, stores are actually charging you for their bags if you are heavy grocery or you're getting grocery deliveries such as Uber Eats or whatever. Your food is not coming in a bag. Express delivery maybe or online orders, not express delivery, pardon me. Online orders are wrapped and packaged and delivered. If you don't purchase bags on your delivery, your food is going to be not in bags. As an Uber driver, delivery driver, I know I'm not accepting nothing that's not in a bag. Unless it's a bulk item. And that's the last thing. You know, my nose is itching. That means I'm going to have company. Who could that be? Company. Most myths. This is dope. These are that's a folk lore that comes down from my family. My mother told me that if my nose itch, I'm gonna have company. You know, there's a lot of things that I was taught from my mom. So that means I'm gonna have company. I'm gonna see somebody that I haven't, you know, something like that. I've heard people say that, oh, it means I'm going to get into a fight, And not ever once have I gotten into a fight when my nose was itching. I've always gotten company or hurting somebody, something like that. You know, so it is deep, you know. So what do y'all think? Music or the drawing? I know everybody wants the drawing, but if I do the drawing now, that means you're not gonna watch the rest of the show. So what I'm gonna do is while we're waiting, I'm gonna set papers up. I'm gonna set us up so that he can So, you know, it's spring, and I was trying to grow a flower, and I never did able to grow it. So, the biggest comes, we're going to use our seed starting greenhouses. Yeah, it's crazy, but this is something, this is what we do with the podcast to make it interesting instead of just sitting around and, you know, talking about people and things like that. And, we want to make it interesting. So hopefully, this is piquing some of you guys' interest if you're interested in plants. So here it comes. That will be a seat. And we can take care of that. Hopefully we don't make a big giant mess. I think it's time for another song. Not necessarily papers. Mother's Day, I'm about to do my thing. That's right. I'm going to the up close and personal concert. Oh yeah, because my guy Earl Laster is gonna perform. He performs it to Intruders as the lead singer, and we got Jane. So we gonna play this. Papers is in the building.
Yo, what up?
And what I tell y'all?
It's your boy Paper Man back with a banger, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I do 1,000 jobs all day. You feel what I'm saying? My day don't stop ever. You know what I'm saying? We don't stop getting money. You hear me, Chubby? Let them know. Daddy be working all day long.
And this is the Mother's Day show. And like I was saying earlier about dads doing the job as moms and stepping in and doing. Welcome to the podcast.
Ain't that right, Chubby?
That's right. See where my nose was itching? I told you I was going to get some company. Chubby's
You
here.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Say hi, Chubby. Say hi.
So just to bring papers up to speed, we were talking about the certified gardeners help hotline they have for people that want to learn how and when and what's whatnot, and what's wrong with their plants, why they can't grow plants, and
Well,
how to prepare the
yeah,
soil.
sometimes when you can't grow plants and it's not doing well because the soil is messed up, and you need the right kind of soil.
So you're a grower, right?
Yeah, I'm a grower.
Okay.
Yes, I do a lot of growing. I grow everything, any and everything, trees down to the littlest pansy that that you can have in life. And it's easy too. It's just a little tender loving care. That's all you do. Put into making the plants beautiful. But as you see, they have these seed starting greenhouses. I have a bunch of these at home, or they're bigger. We do a lot of planting and everything like that. So this is how you start off. You start off in an incubator. Where everything starts off in an incubator. The baby starts off in an incubator.
Oh wow!
The seed starts off in an incubator, and the dirt in the incubator keeps it. This thing goes on top and it keeps it moist. The more moist, the more to grow, the more stronger to get. So that's just the key things about growing. Always first grow them here first, and then transport them. Sprout them here, and then transport them somewhere else. Huh?
How long?
Just until you start seeing it grow. Once you see it started to grow and making leaves and it's looking healthy, that's when you take it out and you go ahead and you plant it in its initial place that it needs to be planted, and then you go forth from there. It'll take 2 weeks. It'll take 2 weeks for it to
sprout.
No, once you take it from here, it takes 2 weeks to reroot.
Die.
Well, it only takes 2 weeks. No, it's not gonna die. It shouldn't die. Right, Chubby? It shouldn't die, right?
Well, Chubby's used to it.
I even had my daughter. She plants. She does a lot of planting too, so she's very good at what she does. Ain't that right, Chubby?
Chubby ain't
She worried about that strawberry.
Oh, okay. So the best way to do it is like a greenhouse or something like this. Because we got these little greenhouses.
Yeah, so what you do is, we're gonna do a little demonstration. Let y'all see how we do what we do. So, see, take this apart. Well, so the first thing you want to do is
You can get these certifications.
Yeah. So what you want to do is
You want that one?
So I really don't like using gloves. Me personally, I like a hands-on kind of person. So I like to get my hands dirty. I like to become one with the dirt, one with anything that I do. I like to become one with it so then it doesn't bother me.
Turn this camera around.
You know what I mean?
So a little bit more.
You want to become one with the dirt. Get your fingers dirty. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So
You always get your fingers
she
dirty?
got, yes, I do. So she got some, this is for indoor and outdoor use, blended for proper drainage and supported. She got the cheapest dirt out there that you can get, but it's fine. We're doing
Because I
demonstration.
don't know anything.
So,
All this stuff is cheap. And what plant was
so anytime you do you want to get dirt that has organic stuff in it, mulch, it does both. It has organic and you want to So just tell me
You like
which one you want. Okay. All right. So this one we do. Take this and you fill this up. All right. Fill this up.
It's kind of lumpy in there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So you fill it up to about right there. All right. So now you can go ahead and press the dirt.
Do all that?
Yeah. Press it up. You spin it out. Make you know.
It's water.
Yeah, that's all you know.
Yeah, that's rocks right
There ain't rocks.
there. What's that?
It's not a rock.
That's dirt.
Yeah. Just gotta crush it up.
So what if it's not crushed up?
Hmm?
What if it's not crushed up?
See, this is the nutrients that's inside of some of the stuff.
The brown ones?
You just mixing it up.
That is dirt.
It's
Look
not
like black.
Yeah, it almost looks like. All right, don't worry about it. All right, so now that you broke that up a little bit, because you always want to turn dirt, till it. By tilling dirt, by moving it around, it acts as it loosening it. It lets the roots get to where they need to go, so they can grow and breathe at the same time. So the air and water gets down to the bottom of the root faster, instead of just getting stuck on the top. And you wonder why your plant is not growing, because the water is not making it all the way to the root. And you want to make sure that you get to the root, because that's where it gets the most water. It grows faster. The more water, the more better, the more higher it grows. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few. We're going to put this on. All right. So now, when you planting seeds, right? So like this right here. So these are 4 for $1, right? But let me tell you, you don't use every seed that's inside of here. You use every seed that's inside of here. You gotta space your seeds out. So some seeds have to be spaced out between like 2 to 3 inches apart, maybe 6 inches apart, depending on how big they grow. How much root they need to grow to make their stem, bigger. Because if they're all scrunched up together, they're only going to grow a certain height. Yeah, they're going to choke each other out, and you don't ever want them to choke each other out. So what we'll do is we'll take this. So these are heirloom, these American seeds, mixed colors. So these are different colored seeds. Just Swiss chard. Chard is good. Chard is actually good. I used to grow chard, and every morning I would go out and eat the chard. Ain't that right, Charlie? We used to go out and eat the chard, right? Right? The chard? Here, put your legs there. You're a lady, okay? You keep your legs forward. So, now you see how many seeds now? Look how many seeds come in here. It's a whole lot. Like, you see all that? You don't need all that. You don't need all this. You feel what I'm saying? So what you do is you take. Yeah, you see how small it is?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hold them.
Okay.
Hold them like that. So what you want to do is you want to take a finger, you're going to stick holes in. Stick holes right here. Boom. Stick another hole. Separate it. Bam. So now
in the row you put 2.
I'm only putting 3, because that's all you're going to get out of this. You can get 6. You get 6 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. So you put your finger in it like that. Just a hole, nothing big. Just stick your finger in it, and there's your hole. Boom. Now you take a handful. You pour it in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom.
You put 5 in the hole?
You put 5 in the hole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So boom, I put those in. So we want to get 3 different. These are chili peppers. These chili peppers are good. Yeah, you could put. Just make sure you put everything inside the hole.
Okay, this is time.
So you want 3 things to be growing next to each other. So you want to take. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I only had 2
Boom. I put 5 in at one time, and then you figure out which one to grow. You know what I mean? No, that's cool. The tiny
Yeah,
seeds
yeah.
grow to be the biggest ones. All right, so you only had three seeds, right? Three
One
packets.
pack.
Where's the fourth pack?
I got it in my hand.
Yeah, come here.
I got it.
Put this down. It's like
Why,
that.
you need more seeds? Huh?
Where's the other one?
Yeah, the seeds got it out.
What is this?
Alright.
Oh, time is good. Time is good. Yeah.
That's it.
Cover up. Your lead. Your legs forward.
You wanna see your boo boo?
Yeah, keep your legs forward.
I got some.
All right, so boom. Now you put these in here. And you put a lot because you know you want to see what's going to grow, what's not. You know what I mean? There you go. Right.
We're busy planting plants, papers. Is a gardener.
So
You're
once you
actually a gardener,
Yeah.
the green gardener.
right. So actually, so once you do that, you have everything positioned. Everything is positioned on the inside. You have your 6 holes because this can only hold 6. You can tell and determine. Then that's when you just fill them in and you fill them back in. Fill them back in. Fill the dirt back over them. You know, once you do that, you filled in all these holes.
Yes.
All right, so you want to fill them in. Now that you did them, you should know where they're at.
Yeah.
All right. Now, does this have any drainage?
I don't know. We looked at when we took it out. No, of course not. It doesn't.
We probably don't even need the drainage right now.
Because we're only gonna let them sprout, then they're gonna get transferred, right? Is that how it goes?
All right, so we gotta get lukewarm water, not cold. We need lukewarm water. You always want to put lukewarm water and with your plants because your plants love. It's like getting in the hot tub. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get inside freezing water, right? You get inside freezing water, you shock your plants. You know what I'm saying? It's just like taking them out. You can shock your plants with cold water. You know, just like when we go to propagate them and all that and pull them apart, you actually shocking them. So when we put them back in the ground.
I'll be right back.
You all right? I mean, you don't have no. This
So
should be
we
good.
got running water.
This should be good, but it is kind of
I
cold.
got it.
Yeah, that's another reason why you don't want to do it. All right, you want to keep your seed. The reason why there's no drainage because you want to keep your seeds moist
Oh, okay.
or they won't sprout.
Oh. So you only need the drainage if you're gonna keep growing it in there.
You know?
I mean, if it was the pot that the plant was gonna stay in. That's
No.
what I'm saying. No?
Mm-mm.
One?
Because in the beginning, it need to be watered all the time.
Yeah. Used up all the seeds. Well, while we're doing that, we're gonna play a selection
So,
by Vickers. Go ahead, and at the next phase, I'll play it. Go ahead.
all right. So once they start sprouting, that's when you bring you start to you give the ventilation or anything like that that you got going on.
We're gonna go with this.
Yeah, and then you always, like they say, plant your seedlings into the ground after the first frost. If you do it before the first frost, the seeds will die.
The first frost is over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
That's
So
right.
now we take these and we put these over top of them, keeping this nice and moist.
And then
And then you put it somewhere.
Do they have to be inside or does it be outdoors?
No, it could be indoor, outdoor.
Can we put it outdoors by the garden? Inside?
No, you want to keep it somewhere warm. So anytime you start your vegetable seeds indoors, 4 to 5 weeks, and flower seeds 8 to 10 weeks before the last frost date in your area. Completely fill the tray with quality seeds, starter mix such as miracle seeds, sorghum and all that. And thoroughly with lukewarm water.
So I planted some lavender, and that means if I don't get no mother fake flowers, it's Mother's Day. Yeah. So I think what we should do is play the music and then have the Mother's Day drawing. What y'all think? Y'all ready for the drawing? Okay, we got a selection. I'm gonna play. Speaking of growing plants and being green, the papers just so happens to have a song. It's called Green Giant. So who knows? It's a similarity, but y'all listen to the lyrics and see what this song is.
Lyrical giant. I can get the best out of life, I know if I try hard. Be amongst the all-stars and doing it for a call. Not for a phone call or an Audemars or a bad chick that look like Charlie Baltimore. I'm on the art of war. Know your enemies the closest niggas close to you. That'll put the toast close to you, then puzzle you. Just when you thought the world loved you, had you comfortable, that hate can't arise. Put that silence to the cries, while I still run eye open. Fire with the orb on the end. He coming fast, I had to slow him up again. Heart beating over the sounds of the running speakers, cutting corners, staying low, ducking the law, feet of 100 creatures. I'ma keep reaching for the stars once I hit the moon. Riding on the media, book a room through Expedia. And still fuck the media, even if they agree with you, they push you for the info. More married than greedier. Fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood on this wicked game, they better run. Fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood on this wicked game, they better run. Giant achiever, playing the beanstalk to reach it. My lyrics speaking through the speakers, but I'm not a preacher. Give it to you like my name was Caesar, playing out the ace and hating, debating greatness. Like I showed up on Salation. How far you want to take this? To the depth of the underground? No U-turns. You feel that sizzle when you come around? You don't want to come around. I'm loading up the guns now. Punish it, cracking the ground up. That's hands down. Cause a landslide. Gang got my hands tied. Reborn, baptized. Bring a gang of strap guys. Like the feds watch eyes. I'll be there to capitalize. Top of you guys on the fly. In and out in no time. Drop bombs, spit lyrics like icons. I get bomb floor with the music of Python. I just struck gold on these niggas the right time. You can take aim. I'ma spit out the right line. The guard mine. Fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood on this wicked game, they better run. Fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood on this wicked game, they better run. Street fighter, I reach higher to reach Eiffels. I'ma stand next to you when the bullets snipe you. Take you out in a sip, no entertainer to live. We intertwining it quick to make it more of a quit. I got more of my game to make it more of a game so I can prosper and better the things I could have changed. Never stepping to the side, I just gas and ride. I was built for this mission, just the last to die. Taking everybody out with me, the ones that went against me. Try to leave me out the tribe, try to put me out my memory. Remember what you did to me? Block out, put you out for centuries. No last word, death come essentially. Reaching for a higher level on a different plane. So my brain exercising like still got to train. But my body took a leap of faith, soared like an eagle. That play straight from man, I shake and bake the people.
Feet, five, oh, five, feet, five, oh, five.
Feet,
I smell the blood
Put it
on
in
this
there.
wicked game. You better run. All right. It's time for the Mother's Day draw hunt. We got about 13 comments on there. It says, Happy Mother's Day. What happened? She got crumbs? I will clean it all up. Don't worry about it. I will make sure it's clean. All right, I'll see. So it's time.
Here, Chubby, throw this in the trash, Chubby. Trash.
We go, Jack.
Chubby, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Big girl.
All right, if you watch up on the screen, folks, we're gonna let the computer see who won.
Say hi to the people, Chubby.
Hello.
Say hello. Say go like this. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Say
All right, hold on.
hi.
Let me get that on. All right, you ready? Can you see it? All right. Tell them, papers. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's
Tell
Day.
them that there's the basket. And
Oh, there's the
gift.
basket right here.
Yeah.
So, we got goodies inside of this basket.
And
For the mother.
the sweet treats or
For
whatever
the
that
mothers
is.
of all mothers. Hey, I should have put my name in this Joel, man.
I told you somebody got to say Happy Mother's Day. Show it, papers.
Oh, snaps. So, look what we got, man. Look what we got.
You don't have to
Hold on,
take
I'm
every.
ready.
Don't take thing. And that goes with it.
Where?
That goes with it.
Oh, that too? Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
it's a gift card in there.
Wait a minute. I done seen some
It's the last
things.
minute. Get your name
Hold on,
on there.
hold on.
Make
What is
sure
it?
you.
Read,
comment. No, you can't get it.
Comfort.
You ain't getting it.
Comfort.
No, the key word is Happy Mother's
No, I'm
Day.
trying to figure out where it's at. Reality.
No, Facebook is.
Oh, here.
It-
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We in there. I'm about to comment.
You got to comment Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's.
You can win. You can win.
Yeah.
It's for
Hold
anybody
on.
who comments online.
Bam,
I'm
hold on.
proud
Let
to
me-
say.
Let me share
I'm
this.
proud. I'm very proud to say that today we had the
Obviously.
most comments that we ever had. It's fabulous. We need you guys. We need this engagement to keep this podcast going. We got everything going while Papers is holding that up. Let me show you what's in there. Some of the things. We got a nice bottle of red wine and some other things in it. This is a Visa card. And I'm not telling the amount, but it could go from $20 to $500. There's a bunch of other things in here for women.
Woo, she got a bunch of stuff.
Candy. It's some
Ooh,
things.
and
in
I was
there.
going to throw a little bit of
She
cash
was
in there. You know what I'm saying?
signed book.
Boom.
We threw the cash in there.
Oh, you threw the cash in there already?
This is
Ooh.
on the Visa card.
Ooh, you see
Yeah,
this?
got it. So some things.
Man, I tell you.
And you gotta dig down in this.
And you gotta dig down
All
to
the
see
rest
what
of the
what other
things
stuff
in
is in there. It's
That's
okay.
Get
Dang.
sexy up on them.
Right.
That's how we do it. So let me go pluck this name. The computer's gonna draw it. All right.
Are you
Oh.
doing it now? I was going. I mean. Oh,
You,
no, don't touch that.
No, don't add anything. We got new comments. Look, Fire Nation Flame, she laughing at you. You in there, Ma? Let me
You
draw
in there,
this.
Fire.
Let me, yeah, good papers. Nah, she's in the heart, love.
You in there, Fire.
All right, Fire. Here
Hold
we
on,
go.
Hold on. Let's take it real quick. to all the people who just joined, go on the comments and put in Happy Mother's Day so y'all can get in the drawing. Real quick, we about to do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Say one, Chubby. Say one. Oh, she said 2. 1.
There we go. Look up, look up, look up, look up, look. See who's gonna win.
Look. Oh my God.
Erica K. Erica K, you are our Happy Mother's Day winner. Congratulations, Erica K.
See my name come through.
Your name came through. Your name came
That's what's
through.
up. Shout out to Erica K. You just won.
Congratulations.
You just
Shout
won.
out to
You
Erica
just won the
K.
money. You just
Erica
won the
K.
drink. You just won the candy, the chocolates. You know what I'm saying? All you need now is a little hotel room. You good to go.
No. Erica Kane, please contact us here.
Yes, contact us.
Congratulations,
On the
congratulations,
Happy
Erica
Mother's
Kane.
Day winner of
Contact
the day.
us so
Come on,
that
Chubby, let's clap for the Happy Mother's
we can
Day.
deliver the basket to you,
Yay. Say
or
happy
we can make
birthday-
arrangements.
Happy Mother's Day to the
Let
winner.
them know. Let the Erica know that how we can either deliver it. She can make arrangements for us
Oh,
to get the
you
basket.
you could call us.
To
We'll
contact
either
us.
deliver it to you, however you want it.
She's on the page. Send us a direct message on that page where she said Happy Mother's Day.
All right, so just put our number in there.
No, tell her to send a message.
Oh, send a message. What type of message?
Never mind.
You know, just call us. You know, hit me up, the Paper Fans on Instagram or however. Just Jenny, and we'll deliver it straight to you. Listen, I Uber Eat all day long, so you know I have no problem with jumping in my car and coming to your house to give you your Happy Mother's Day. That's what we do down here. That's what we do down here, ain't it, Chubby?
That's right.
High five, Chubby. That's what we do down here. Yeah, say Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, Happy Mother's Day. Hey, say it again. Say Happy Mother's Day. Let it
Mine
again.
Day.
Say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yay. Chubby. Chubby Wubby. Say Happy Mother's Day.
Erica can call me. She can call me at
Say hi to
856
everybody.
883-2565 on my personal number.
Sit with my daddy doing plants. What we do? We do plants. What do we do?
Okay.
We do everything, right?
Tell her. Tell Erica. Erica, congratulations and happy Mother's Day. I just added my personal number on the screen. Please give me a call so that we can make arrangements for you to receive your present, your winning basket.
Yes.
That's
It always
right.
makes us feel good to give out things. You feel what I'm saying, to people, you know, from all walks of the way of life. You feel what I'm saying, putting a smile on somebody's face. You feel what I'm saying, like it's always the most important thing at the end of the day. You know, to make people happy, feel good
That's
about
right.
themselves.
When you're giving,
You know,
you receive it.
Right.
You receive the gift.
right. But that's the most important thing about it all. You know what I mean? Just putting a smile on somebody's face and everything like that. Do we have another drawing?
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't have another drawing.
Okay, well, we don't have another drawing.
Thousands of money. So,
But
no, we did. We did good with the drawing.
no, that's great. Oh, and also you get this too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of
that
heavy.
right there. I know.
It's a little heavy right here. Oh,
It's
snap.
filled with some goodies. It's filled with
It's filled with
some
goodies.
things.
You might not know. You might not know what you might give up the man. So you get all this. Happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
And that's from
Special Happy Mother's Day to all
The brother.
the mothers out there that's doing their thing. that has someone special that they take care of, that little one that's always home and getting on y'all nerves and being the blunt of everything, making you come out your pockets and spend money, and go in your pockets when you come home at night, and then sometimes you wake up with no money. But other than that, shouts out to all the mothers out there that's doing their thing, that's single parents that doesn't have a father to help them. That's the number one thing, is having a father there to help, through any type of transition that you have going on. It's the most important thing.
But if you don't,
shouts out to you. You're doing a big thing. You are special.
Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to a special mom.
Oh, what special mom is that?
Well, it's kind of special to a lot of people, but one person. I want to give a shout out to Miss Wallace, baby's mom, Mr. Wallace, to his mom. Okay. And one of my little so-called baby fair, which says it was all a dream. The dream came true for her, and for him somewhat, even though his life was cut short, you know what I mean? So I want to give a shout out to her because, we wrapped up in music and stuff like that. Well, Papers, he did a song, and it was a remix using one of Biggie beats. That's right. I want to go there. You know how Johnny do. She wore the shirt for a reason.
Right.
Okay. I ain't just put the shirt on because I wanted to do it. I was gonna play the Papers music.
I did not know you was gonna play FTW of all things.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So on our way up out of here, we're gonna leave y'all with this one, and we want y'all to know. You know what? You give them some backstory on the song because, of the lyrics in the song.
Oh, okay.
Biggie said, what did he say?
Oh, give me one more chance.
Give me one more chance.
Give me one more chance.
Give me one more chance. Okay. So you named it FTW. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was saying, I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Cop a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night. All right, so what I meant by that, by screaming fuck the world, was basically, saying that, I'm back. You know what I mean? The whole time I was down, that 6 years I was down, nobody was dead. You feel what I'm saying? All my so-called friends left the door, rolled out. Like that song actually wasn't even supposed to be on the Biggie beat. It was solely, it was a combination of Biggie and Tupac put together, but it came from me. So I took two genres and smashed them together, and I made a hit. And it's called FTW. Man, I mean, it might not be a hit to everybody out there today. Streaming like they did.
We love it, and we got stuff to put behind.
Most definitely. So that song wasn't even supposed to be on that Biggie beat. Like my cousin found the beat and was like, "Yo, it should go on this." And I'm like, "No, like I don't want to do that." And because I didn't want to mess up a song that was, you know what I mean? Like how do I get the nerve? I got the nerve to to make a song behind somebody that was so phenomenal.
But you won showcases with that.
You won. I thought I was going to mess it up, but it came out to be something great.
You won with that song. That was a winning song.
Yeah, it was. It sparked that one song sparked off a lot.
Put you in the map.
That and Powder Whipper Upper.
Powder Whipper Upper came from you winning with FTW.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding. I forgot.
Backstory.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Backstory.
I forgot.
Yo, Papers.
Yes.
They having a showcase, and I think you can get it. Yeah, you can get this one. Yeah, I know the people.
Yeah, I played it. I played that, John. I played FTW.
Oh, well, Jenny, what you think I should sing? Do that FTW joint. Papers. Nah, you really? No, I know the crowd. Do the FTW joint, and you got it in the bag. All right,
Yeah,
all right. I see you then. Bye.
I get down there and boom, I put the FTW on. It was like the last song I did, and People went from bananas. They went bananas.
I told you. I know music. So y'all want to hear it? Here it go. And we're gonna say goodnight to y'all on the way.
Yes.
While I was playing, you know how we do.
And we got more hits where that come from. Ain't that right, Fire?
That's right. There's some more shit coming up. Shout out to Fire
Yeah,
Nation Friends. Happy Mother's
Yeah,
Day.
shout out to Black
Make
Baby
sure
on
I
the ones
see
and
y'all.
twos. Shout out to Judah
Make
Priest.
sure
Shout
I
out
see
to
my
the
family.
squad. You know what I'm
This
saying?
weekend,
Doing
we
their
gotta
thing.
do something. That's right. We gonna bring in Mother's Day like never before, cause it's a new family. FTW, fuck the world. Give us one more chance.
Just give me one more chance. That's all I need. One more chance, baby.
Money man's busy, don't know. Looking at pretty hoes, looking good and solidified. Hopping out the ride, giving niggas the eye. Cause they want a piece of the pie. Thick in the thighs, it's paper. Nature, baby, I'ma get big and rise. Eiffel, Tower, Paris, I just lean to the side. Hit the spots you ain't never had. Thick in the size, she like I love a nigga. I can just chill with a vibe. Out Bahamas and he call me mama. Smack on my behind, I'm like, mommy, I can get whatever you like. I got that good loving, baby, I be turning you out. I got you screaming out my name at the top of your lungs. Legs all up in the air. After that, she be sprung. Come, baby. Dripping down your legs. She like the way a nigga catches sex on the bridge. And while the sky open up, I watch your eyes open up. Bring it down heavy. She riding until she feeling nuts. Screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Cup a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Cup a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. Long distance drop kicking, that's just part of the aim. I can tell a thorough chick by way she moving the frame. Ain't got no BS and ain't running no game. Plus the way she parts the French, she speaking the name. Love a chick that talk with her tongue and also a brain. Cause the frontal lobe develop when she move with a swing. I'm talking drop dead gorgeous in the turbo twin horses. Got the brothers running around with money, he betting horses. 3-course bills in the well outside. Rolls Royce, Rolls Trace, got a bag of eye. I talk about the eyes, man, make my lyrics get high. Bloodshot, red hair, petiteness in the waist. Ass fat, grab that eye, she move to a pace. To my music, cause it's jamming loud up in the break. Whatever club, tripping dub, or a real ass chick. Long as she can run with big paper, handle the tip. I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Cup a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Cup a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. Popping bottles with models and real chicks, rock star hood nigga. I don't gotta pick. Sliding down the pole, she gobbling all dick. Instagram late night, she following all pics. Sorry to the ladies who wanted to get involved. Open book before, girl, I ain't wifing it all. It's only sex dinner at the very year we ball. Take a couple fly pics and throw it on your blog. Shopping sprees online, stay acquaintance of mine. Love, pleasure, and wine, make the feeling go fine. Got the energy I send in you to creep up your spine. Only mine for one night, cause I had you all the time. I remember how you like to get fucked from the gate and talk dirty too while I unlock the safe. Sliding all smooth while approaching home base. Then that 40 get the pop and I'm letting the ball eight. I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Have a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. I'm screaming, fuck the world, I got one more chance. Have a bottle, get a model, give me one more dance. By the end of the night, she be in my pants. Surrounded by pretty women that'll take that chance. Whoa, chubby, clap, 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 clap. Yeah, special shout out to everybody, you know, all the mothers out there. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have more fun-filled episodes to come. Trust and believe. This
So
paper man back with a banger,
The
man.
music is back, and
And
our
the music
one-man.
is back, baby.
We having one-man shows.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah.
One-man show.
Yeah, and we having one-man shows, too. So, you know, you
Yeah.
want to come down, do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? You can come on down,
You got
spit.
an hour.
You got an hour, come down here, spit on the joint, do your thing, all right?
Yo, shouts out to everybody. Y'all have a good one. Come on, Chubby. Let's
We
give
love
kisses.
you, Fire.
Come on, give kisses. We love y'all. Say, I love you. We love you. You love us. We love y'all.